I'm getting people ready tonight for 2016, what's coming down the road, or for 2016 from an astrology and numerology point of view, and keep you abreast what's coming up in the next couple of weeks, because we got a lot to do from an astrology numerology point of view to finish out 2015 before we get ready for 2016. So let's get it started. On December 21st is the first day of winter. The winter equinox, or the winter solstice, begins on December 21st, 2015 at 11:49 p.m. Winter is starting a little bit usually earlier, usually it's on the 22nd, but in New York we have to put Eastern Standard Time at 11:49 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you're living in California, it's going to be 8:49 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So it's the first day of winter. It's the first day of winter, and with that said, what does the summer solstice or the winter solstice means? It's the shortest day of the year. It starts to get dark around about, let's say, 4 o'clock, 4:30, the latest, and it's the winter solstice. So that means for those of us living above the equator is winter. Those living below the equator, like in South Africa or Australia or New Zealand, any countries below the equator, they will be going through summer. It's winter for those of us above the equator, United States, Mexico, Canada, Greenland. It's the winter time. But below the equator, it is the summertime. So the winter solstice begins December 21st, 2016 at 11:49 p.m. And since it's the beginning of the winter solstice, it is also the start of Capricorn season. It is the start of Capricorn season, and I want to say happy birthday to all my Capricorn friends. The sun enters the sign of Capricorn on December 21st, 2015 at 11:49 p.m. because that's when Capricorn starts. It starts on December 21st, and it's going to last until January 20th. So happy birthday to all my Capricorns out there. If you have Capricorn rising in your astrology chart, it's the start of your solar return to your ascendant, or your solar return if you're born during the time of Capricorn, usually December 21st to about January 20th. Now, I want you to call me the show. I want you to call the show right now. 212, let's talk astrology. Let's talk numerology. I'm getting everybody ready for 2015. Aries, 2016. Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, Leo, Virgo, Libra, Scorpio, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius, Pisces. Give me a call right now. 212-757-1393 is the number to call for real astrology, real numerology. Up next, now I want everybody to pay attention to Christmas Day. It's a lot going on Christmas Day. On Christmas Day, we have a full moon. For the first time since 1978, there will be a full moon on Christmas Day. We get a full moon when the moon is opposite the sun. The sun will be in the sign of Capricorn. So that means the moon is in the sign of Cancer. So we got a lot going on Christmas Day with the full moon. This is like the last November, last month, we had a full moon on Thanksgiving Eve. But now we have a full moon on Christmas Day. Let's show them the graphic again, control room. We have a full moon on Christmas Day, December 25th at 11:11 a.m. So this full moon, again, to see a full moon, the moon has to be opposite the sun, and I guess Santa Claus will have a clear light and he can drop things and put things in the right places. But the full moon is going to be on Christmas Day. And looking at Christmas past, I always notice that a lot of famous people pass away on Christmas Day. A couple of years ago, James Brown, he passed away on Christmas Day. Eartha Kitt, she passed away on Christmas Day. Yankee baseball manager Billy Martin, he passed away on Christmas Day. A couple of years back, Dean Martin, everybody knows Dean Martin of the Celebrity Roast and the team Lewis and Martin, he passed away on Christmas Day. So this Christmas Day full moon, it's something to be anticipated. And the thing about full moons is that it's not the day of the full moon, it's the fallout from after the full moon. What's the fallout going to be after it? You know, we still feel the effects of a full moon after it's over with. So let's say we'll see what's going on after the 26th, the 27th, the 28th. I predict there's going to be major changes in the world on Christmas Day. We got a little more information about Christmas Day coming up, but my control room tells me we have a phone call. Caller, you're on live TV with Z Starman.
Yes, hi, good evening. My name is Evelyn, and my birthday is 9287.
Okay, Evelyn, where are you calling from, Evelyn?
I'm in Manhattan.
Manhattan?
Yes.
What part of Manhattan? Harlem, Lower East Side, Upper West Side?
Midtown.
Midtown Manhattan. Okay, Evelyn, when's your birthday again?
9287.
9/28?
Yes.
Now, where are you from?
New York City.
You're born in New York City.
Yes.
And what do you know about yourself from an astrology point of view?
I'm a Libra.
Yes, you are a Libra. That's no doubt about that. And one thing, I'm having a little bit of internet problems right now, so I'm going to have to go spirit. I'm going to have to go through intuition and spirit. One of the things that you have to get ready for is some changes in your family. There's some wholesale changes with the transit of the sun in Capricorn, which is Libra's natal fourth house. So there are changes in family. There are changes, I think I'm on 2-1. There are changes in your family. There are changes with the women in your life. Now, 2015 is a 9 universal year for you, or a 9 personal year, since the name of this show is called Astrology and Numerology now. So we talk astrology and we talk numerology. So one of the big things for you, Evelyn, is to end things, close out things in your life. The last 9 years of your life are coming to an end. It's sort of kind of a graduation time for you in 2015 from a numerology point of view, because you're at the end of a numerology cycle. Beginning in 2016, now is the time to begin all new things. Think of yourself being a farmer and you have a plot of land and you're going to ask yourself, what is it that I'm planting? What is it I'm planting in 2016 and beyond? And what you plant and what you do in 2016 are going to shape the next 9 years for you. So plan wisely and choose carefully. The thing with Libra is you have to stay balanced. And you're gonna, if you're in a relationship right now, I'm picking up, that relationship is going to go through some changes and challenges in 2016. Why? Because Uranus, the planet of sudden changes, is opposite your sun sign in Libra. So expect changes in your relationships. Are you in a relationship?
Yeah, the change already took place as of like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, so these are some of the things. 2016 is almost here. So on the horizon, there are going to be some major changes for you.
Well, the change already took place, like I said, 2 weeks ago.
I'm sorry?
I'm no longer, I said 2 weeks ago, the change did take place. I'm no longer with that person.
Okay, would this person happen to be like a Taurus?
No, he was a Libra.
A Libra also?
Yeah.
I'm picking up the Venusian factor. That's why I said Taurus, because Taurus, Venus co-rules both Taurus and Libra. It's been a rough summer for you. It's been for both of you because Venus was retrograde during the summer. And now with Uranus going direct, the change in your relationship, Aries is Libra's natal 7th house. So it's hopefully these changes that are on the horizon are for the better. But the big thing to remember is that 2016, Evelyn, it's a number one. It's a number one personal year for you. So out with the old, in with the new from at least the numerology point of view. But again, with the transits of the Sun in Capricorn and Mercury in Capricorn in your 4th house, expect some news from the women in your family. 2016 is a number 9 universal year. So if we add 2016, if we add the numbers 2 plus 0 plus 1 plus 6, we get the number 9. So it's a 9 universal year. 9 is the number of endings. 9 is the number of accomplishments. And one of the cool things about the number 9 is that anytime you add a number to it, it's always the same. The sum total is the same number you added. So the world is getting ready to change in 2015 or 2016 with the number 9 universal year. We're going to have a new president in about 11 months. The world is changing, and it's going to start changing Christmas Day. It's going to start changing Christmas Day. Now, why is that? In addition to the 9 universal year, we have Uranus going direct. Uranus, the planet of electricity, the planet of sudden changes, will be going direct. Uranus has been retrograde ever since July. That's a true picture of what Uranus looks like. Now, Uranus, unlike the other planets, Uranus rotates around the solar system in a horizontal position. And it rotates on its side. So that's why you sort of kind of see that sideways view. And Uranus has a small ring around it. So Uranus goes direct on December 25th. I'm telling you, Christmas is going to be off the hook. We have a full moon on December 25th, and Uranus goes direct. Uranus rules the sign of Aquarius. So a lot of you Aquariuses, or if you have Aquarius rising, or wherever Aquarius is in your chart, a lot of things are really going to finally start to take place. Aquarius, your ruling planet, has been retrograde since July. Since July, about 5 months. The outer planets, Neptune, Saturn, Uranus, and Pluto, they retrograde for months at a time. So now's the time for Aquarians, or if you have Aquarius rising sign, or wherever Aries is, because Uranus or Uranus is in the sign of Aries. Let's show them that one more time, control room. Uranus goes direct. Don't forget this date. Don't forget Christmas Day. Christmas Day is going to be off the hook worldwide. There's a lot of crazy stuff that's going to go down Christmas Day, the day after Christmas, until the beginning of the year. Uranus goes direct in the sign of Aries. Aries people, your life is getting ready to change. That's what I told Evelyn, because Uranus is in her 7th house, natally. And last but not least, the big thing that we have to think about is Mercury retrograde. Mercury is retrograde in January 2016, beginning January 5th. I just heard the whole city of New York go, oh man, not again. See, Mercury, beware, beware, Mercury retrograde ahead. I like this little graphic because things get twisted and out of control, and your communications and information gets twisted. So Mercury is retrograde from January 5th, 2016 to January 25th, 2016. And it's going to start off in Aquarius. It's going to start off in Aquarius, and then it's going to retrograde back into the sign of Capricorn. And this graphic here, we see some of the things, what to do and what not to do when Mercury is retrograde. Think of all the words: reflect, rethink, reconnect, rejuvenate, reappreciate. Whatever is going on, that's what you do during a Mercury retrograde. Now is not the time to start anything new. So we have until January 5th to have our fun before Mercury goes retrograde in the sign of Aquarius, and then it will be retrograding back into the sign of Capricorn on on January the 8th. So we have a Mercury retrograde coming, so everybody get ready. Those who viewed my show over the last couple of years, you know what a retrograde is, so I'm just getting you ready right now. In January 2016, we have to get ready for Jupiter being retrograde. So we got Mercury retrograde. Jupiter currently, right now, is in the sign of Virgo. So all you Virgos, have your fun now, because Jupiter is in the sign of Virgo. And Jupiter is the ruler of Sagittarius. And in old school astrology, Jupiter also ruled the sign of Pisces. So wherever Jupiter in Virgo is, you have to go back and sort of kind of redo things, straighten things out. Jupiter is the planet of abundance, luck, and good fortune. And it's in the sign of Virgo. So a lot of Virgo people, you have to go back. The earth signs like Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo, they're going to be going through their changes. But a lot of Virgo people, Jupiter, your ruling planet, is retrograde in the sign of Virgo. So get ready for 2016. We'll be back next week with more astrology news and information.